Welcome back to Fragile Dreams. Today we'll be breaking your fragile dreams.
I've
got a bad feeling about this.
And thus half the viewers
Please
just
stay
left.
alert.
Yeah.
I'm sensing something that means
I'm
to
doing
do
my
us
best
harm
here.
just ahead.
Do us harm?
No, there'd be enemies in a video game?
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Never mind.
It's
For
not
now,
like this giant
please head
face
right.
tried to eat you
No matter
earlier,
how
you
urgent our
moron.
escape, your safety calls for a
Yeah,
stronger
about that
weapon.
enemy.
Good point. Right it is then.
Well,
Do you understand?
you'll see what
The
I mean
direction
as
of the
soon
hand
as we
hold
see the
pencils
enemies
with.
of this area.
Oh. But I used my left hand.
Well, in that case, it's,
It's okay. I'm going right.
So, unlike Twilight Princess Link for the Wii and Skyward Sword, Seto is actually left-handed.
Oh yes. I forgot to mention something.
What is
Oh no.
Whenever there is something on the ground, a gathering of fireflies just above
Do you really have to
it will
explain
signal its
that
position to
something
you.
will glow
Why
when
would
it's
fireflies
important?
be attracted to it?
Indeed.
Maybe.
Well,
There are a lot of crappy
maybe
horror games that
it is
don't
because
do, like,
it is summer?
auras
perhaps?
around items that you can actually interact with.
Right.
You can talk to PF and listen to some things she has to say. She'll usually point you in the right direction. But she also says some kind of weird things too. So I'll be putting that in an extra video. Because I'm a completionist whore.
I'm just going to assume that she says something about needing scissors.
Nope. But she says something about, oh, whoa, okay. Handprints on the wall up there. That's kind of weird. I wonder what we'll encounter that can cause those handprints.
A drunken and very unshowered Spider-Man.
Yes. Looks like a radio station number there. And some Japanese that wasn't translated. So, they translated some of these signs in the game, but they really didn't do much. So I'm sure there's a lot of flavor text that I'm missing since I'm not Japanese, but can't do much about that.
Or since you don't speak it.
Well, yeah. It'd be a lot easier if I was Japanese, so I could actually learn it, though.
Oh, there looks to be some kind of weapon here.
A bigger
The
stick.
stick's made of bamboo.
Yes, it is a bamboo sword. I believe it will be far more effective than your other stick.
You mean something that's actually made for hitting people with? Would be better weapon than a stick? No. Really? Alright. That's all that's in the male bathroom. The men's restroom, I mean.
Pardon me, but there's something else I've
PF,
been
you
meaning
talk a
to
little
tell
bit too
you.
much.
What is it?
This area is suffused with what one might call malicious thought entities.
Otherwise known as shadows.
Yes,
Otherwise
they are
known
the
as ghosts.
manifestations of the undying feelings left over from those who passed away.
Oh, okay. I guess it is more ghosts
They are
than
hostile
shadows.
toward the living and are apt to confront them. This can,
Wait. You're saying
Although
that we
malicious
could be
thought
attacked?
entities would be more like shadows in
Simply
the
put,
Persona series
that
anyway.
is exactly the case.
You'd be right.
So what do these thought entities look like?
So they're shadow
Depending on the
ghosts?
sentiment, they can take many forms. What is
Kind
most
of.
troubling is that
Some
they
of them
invisible
are,
to the
not all of
naked
them.
eye.
I guess this is their home.
Then what am I supposed to do?
These thought entities are crippled by light. Therefore, the beam of your flashlight should work. It will strip them of their cover.
Didn't that
and
happen
weaken them
in,
considerably.
Luigi's Mansion?
yeah.
That's
Even
what I
when
was
the
just
coast
thinking.
looks clear.
It's been a
I
while
should
since
shine
I
my
played it,
light
but I think that
around
was a
to
way
really
that you can
scour the
paralyze
area?
ghosts.
Yes.
Well, they aren't
please
paralyzed
be
in this
careful.
game, but you can actually see them and attack them. If you don't have your flashlight out, though, you can't do that. Some enemies, anyway. So, they're called thought entities, but the game also alludes to the fact that they're just ghosts. It's not even really keeping up with its own canon, but hey, whatever. So yeah, that's our enemy for the game.
Jellyfish?
Jellyfish with faces.
Undead jellyfish.
Yep. So when you die, your spirit turns into an undead jellyfish. Seems legit.
I think there actually is a jellyfish that, like, takes very long to actually die because its life cycle is so absurdly long. Or it dies and then just decides it wants to come back later, or something like that.
Yeah, there is a jellyfish. I forgot the name of it, but it's actually immortal.
There's something on the ground.
Because it can keep reproducing itself.
There's a paper crane. Somebody must
And
have dropped it.
it's the same
Paper crane?
organism, too.
Oh, I guess it does look like a crane.
I forgot the name of it, though. Leave a comment if you know.
So, you've seen a crane before?
No, just in a book once. It's a big white bird, right?
Correct. Cranes are a large waterfowl with prominently long beaks.
You sure know a lot about them. Have you seen them before?
That is not quite correct. I was only referring to the entry I have in my memory banks.
You've never seen them? But the way you describe it...
Oh, yes. Well, it is only a matter of possessing the right data.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope we get to see one
Because
together.
in what looks suspiciously like the
Together,
post-apocalypse,
As in,
the
with me?
knowledge of what a
Of
crane
course.
is really going to help you.
Agreed.
Yeah. PF is... She's a little needy. I'll just say that. But anyway, that crane we picked up is actually a memory item. That means when we go to a bonfire, we can see the memories of the person who left it there. Left the crane.
Beyond this turnstile...
So
you can
basically,
follow
you
the
just
train
go to a
tracks
campfire and all of a
onto
sudden you see the
surface.
victim of the origami killer.
They're not all origami things, but yes, I kind of, yeah, kind of.
I can't open it.
Nonsense. Try a little harder.
Big boss, he is not.
I mean it. It won't budge.
Please stand by. I will run another scan over the area. Oh, well, actually, it might just be locked.
I don't think Big Boss could open up a shutter that's locked.
I think.
We'll never get it open then. What do we do?
Just a moment.
It depends on whether or not Kojima wills
Ah,
it.
yes.
God damn it, why are we still talking about
We
Metal
should find
Gear?
the key. There is a high probability.
This
that
is
it
so
not
fucking
far from
absurd.
here.
Okay then.
True.
Let's go find that key.
So, like all good horror games, we have to find a key for getting to the next area. So let's go do that. I really wanted to read this Japanese on the wall, but it wasn't translated. Oh well.
Derp-de-doo.
There is a fire pit where
Thanks,
you can build a fire
Exceed,
just ahead.
assholes.
Perhaps a short respite is in order.
Yes, that was really necessary, PF. Completely necessary.
Maybe I'll sit down.
So, I'll be putting most of these in supplementary videos, since they're all voice acted. But this one is actually story related.
So, dear, what do you want to play next?
I know, hide and go seek.
You really do love playing hide and go seek, don't you?
Yep, and I like apples and running races too.
Oh, really? But you always come in last place in races.
Yeah, but I still like them, and I love Mommy best.
And Mommy loves you too.
But do you love her best?
Yeah, that is kind of begging the question a little, but okay. So once you, use a memory item, just put it in your briefcase. And we can take a look at some other stuff, but since we killed some enemies, our experience points go up. You guys played a game before, right? So let's resume and get out of here. So, ticket booth for the subway, but can't read anything there. And you can hear some enemies going around. If you have the Wiimote speakers on, you can also hear this too, but I turned the Wiimote speakers off because...
Why would you ever have the Wiimote speakers on?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit. They're very low quality speakers. And I really want these enemies to attack me. Oh, there he goes. Come on.
Does he land on your head or something?
Kind of.
Okay, so they're jellyfish and Metroids at the same time, I guess. Minus the needing an ice beam thing.
I have Metroid. I haven't played any. I know what they look like, I don't know what they actually do though. But anyway, here's another item.
It's a package.
So
Well, I call it a mystery item. It's just in a package.
yeah, the thing is, you can't identify most items that you come across until you go to a bonfire and closely inspect it, because it's too dark apparently for Seto to identify what it is.
It's not like you could take the 5 seconds and just hold the flashlight in one hand and tear it open with the other. Nope.
There's ghosts around. I can kind of see what the developers are going for.
I guess so, but it would take like 5 seconds.
And here's my one of the enemies I hate the most in the game.
This early on?
Yeah. Mainly because they're freaky as hell. I really don't want to go forward, but I have to. Also, this is in the girls' bathroom. Just saying. Yeah, there's hands coming out of the wall. When I first went through this, I hated these guys so much. Pretty easy to kill, but there's a lot of them, and you can sometimes
Still scarier than Slender.
yeah, you can walk into them and it's a nightmare.
Basically get comboed to death really fast.
Kind of. I'm at really low health right now, so I was kind of being cautious here, but there's actually some left, but I don't know where they were. But I'll be fine. I got a trash can in here. And why not look in the toilet? Or next to the toilet for a key.
Is this what I think it is?
It is a key. After analysis, I can report that there is a 75%
Okay, Fee.
chance that it is the key to the turnstile shutter.
Great. Then
PF is still way better than key, but they
Wait.
both talk in
Please
statistics.
hold on. At a probability of 75%, that means there is a 25% risk that it will not open for us.
Wow,
I'm sure
I
it'll
can't
work.
do math. Thank you, PF, for explaining that to me.
Yes, I know.
25%.
I suppose that is a valid statement.
Still way better than Fee, though.
Yes. It
I
might work.
like
Indeed.
PF.
A 75%
I don't absolutely
probability.
despise PF.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yes.
It's not Fee.
We will be
That's
fine.
all you need to say about it.
She actually has a character, and she's not actually shaped
Now,
like a person, and
Let
that's
us
saying a
open the
lot.
shutter.
She is a character, but she's a backpack.
And is far more likable than the robot, than the sword robot
Yeah.
thing.
There's also a couple of hands left in there, like I said, but I couldn't find them, and I was really low health, so I wasn't going to go looking for them.
Well now, this is a rare treat. It's not every day I chance upon someone.
What?
Whoa. Who are you?
What?
Yep.
Oh yes, pardon
Look
me.
at those red
I
eyes.
roam these parts in search of unique treasures.
Let me guess, he's the
And
shop
if
guy.
I do say so myself.
Yep.
You seem to have a few eye-catching
How did you know?
pieces. Care to barter, my lad?
I've picked up some
Is it
stuff,
because
but none
in
of
all
it's that
horror
great.
games, merchants are freaky as hell?
Well, have it your way. In honor of this most destined
Wow, that's a
encounter,
long
I
barrel.
have a
Does it have
gift
pump
from
action?
the house. Use this dandy little number.
So we just took
Ease your
candy
tired
from
trouble
this
traveling
guy.
self.
Thank you.
I need an adult.
Yeah.
And with that, I must be on my way. Until we meet again!
So this guy wanders around ghost-inhabited place. He also has red eyes. I wonder what that's all about. He dresses like a chicken.
To be fair, if you were a ghost, would you try to kill that? You wouldn't want that stuff on your hands, because you're not tangible enough to use
Maybe it was
sinks.
that guy.
That is a much warranted question.
True.
Well, regardless of his nature, we too should hurry on our way.
I like how Seto doesn't have much of a reaction to these types of things. Like, if that was me, I would be freaking the hell out that there's this guy dressing up as a chicken. And when I look into his face hole, I see red eyes. That's pretty fucked up. Although I guess we are shining a flashlight at him, so it might be his retina. Blood vessels. Reflecting back. Just trying to put some logic here, but...
It's an anime game.
You can make sense of some stuff.
Could this be?
And this is another story-related one, so put this in here.
What's going on?
Do you recognize this voice
Another
actor, Geek?
Oh dear! I have to get back to her. I have to get home.
Sounds familiar.
I'll be there soon.
Stupid Junpei.
Oh. Weren't we just talking about that before this recording?
Yep. Yes, it's Yukari from Persona 3. I don't know her actual
It is
voice
you.
actor.
The pleasure is mine.
Oh, also you can buy stuff from this guy. He offers different things depending on how far you are in the story.
So, like every video game merchant ever.
Mm-hmm. Very much. He is a rather strange fellow, though, but we'll be visiting him regularly. Yeah, I believe it's, Michelle Ruff. Just going off the top of my head since my Google isn't working right now. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm gonna sell my stick because I'm retarded. And, I don't want to keep up a backup weapon in case my bamboo sword breaks.
Which it probably will.
Yeah.
I look forward to our next meeting.
I don't.
Yeah, the durability system in this game is kind of wonky a little bit. Like, you can use a weapon like 3 times, then it'll break, but some weapons you'll keep around for, like, I don't know, a chapter in the game. It's kind of weird. But yeah, just showing off some of the menu stuff here. Like, your briefcase has a slot for every item in the game, so you can see how many items are on the game real quick. That whole square thing. Not that many items, to be honest. A lot of them are unique items. Or the memory items. Let's look at that blue stone that the old man gave us, though, in his letter. It says here that this is the reason why being able to see ghosts and spirits. Really nothing new here, but thought I'd show it off. The red tower to the east that the old man told us to head towards. Tokyo Tower. Because I guess it survived the whatever happened. We still have no idea. And we won't know for quite a while what happened to the world. So feel free to throw in your conspiracy theories, Geek.
Just because I make a bunch of Metal Gear jokes doesn't mean I'm a conspiracy theorist.
You can still try. Maybe Kojima will hire you for Metal Gear 5. So, we're in an underground subway station.
This leads to the mall in an underground station. However, it is currently locked and inaccessible.
Is that what locked means?
Yep.
God damn it, video games. We're not all completely retarded.
Also, enemies will respawn if you go into a different area. So if you want to grind, you can do it. It makes the game a lot easier. I'm not going to do it though. Because I like challenge. You know, challenge is kind of fun sometimes.
Not that this looks like a skill-based game.
It's easy right now. There are some enemies later on that are just complete fucking assholes.
So many jellyfish.
Yep. And we also got a drop from the jellyfish. But I'll just go to the next area instead of visiting the bonfire again. Because, you know, progressing in a video game.
Kind of fun. Or more fun than not progressing.
Ahead is the train
I would have
platform.
figured that out if I could walk
And
ahead.
beyond that, the tracks.
But no, she
If
has
you
to
follow
just
them,
explain
They will lead us
everything.
outside.
Just like Mike Dawson's mother.
Another earthquake!
If there is a stronger quake, the structure could be compromised.
You mean we'll be in trouble?
Well, it's an underground
Yes.
subway. I think it's
Grave
pretty...
trouble.
Yeah.
We must hurry. But
But what?
Earthquakes would
I
affect
sense
that,
great
yes.
danger coming from the platform. Do not linger while traversing. And do not strain yourself. Turning back is sometimes the most appropriate action. The likelihood that you will have a safe passage is... I mean, you'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah. Together we'll be fine.
I admit that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You're probably going to die. I mean...
Yeah, this is why I like PF more, is that she actually, you know, isn't static.
You can build a fire over there.
For being a
Believe me when I
robot, she's
say
not static.
that rest and retreat can be heroic in their own ways.
She actually changes. A little bit.
Please stop pointing out save points to us.
She will. I think this is the last time she does it. Also, Seto was having a little bit of a spasm attack there. Just ignore that.
Ghost doggies.
No.
Or just normal dogs?
Yep. They have glowing eyes. I'm assuming that's because they wanted to put, like, the light feature into it. I'm not sure. But, yeah, these are just normal dogs that have a hatred for humans. Now do you see why I like this game, Pete? I'm not a particular fan of dogs. But they're not too bad. Not those ones, anyways.
They just walk right into the stick and then they fall over.
Yeah, that's how most enemies are.
Instead of tripping you.
That's what most enemies are for the first chapter of the game. Second chapter of the game? I don't know what you would call this. The underground mall section of the game?
The introduction part of the game?
Actually, that was the old man's house. That was the introduction part. I guess we still kind of are in tutorial, though, because PF...
I was gonna say, it's like, you should probably go forward and explore the area. You should probably save.
Also, Azabudai is, again, a place in Tokyo.
You notice the Japanese games that involve Japan getting fucked up just always end up using real Japanese places?
Actually, not completely true. Higurashi has a town it's based on in Japan, but it's not also fuck in hands. I swear, playing through Zelda games have made me deathly afraid of hands.
The hands.
The Wallmaster. I fucking hate Wallmasters in Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time.
These things kind of sound like they're from... I'm trying to think. They kind of sound like a lot of mummy enemies in certain games.
Yeah. They had to put sound effects in because they thought you would be using the Wii remote. I don't think they can actually render enemies from very far away, and that's why they did it. This game is some lazy programming, in my opinion, but it's still a good game.
For the Wii, at least.
Yeah. So, monsters will drop items that we can automatically sell to the merchant even though he's not here. And this is another story-related one.
Don't let in any strangers while I'm gone.
Okay.
The last three have been about this kid and her
will be
mom.
back very soon. I promise. Has Mommy ever broken a promise to you?
Now bye, Nanako. I'm gonna go
That's
get on my
right.
bike and...
I promise.
Mommy,
Yes, sweetie?
come back home quick. Okay?
I wonder what happened. Oh well. And here's explaining that you can sell stuff to the merchant. Who knew? But yeah, the merchant has a pretty high chance of appearing. I think it's around 33%. I don't know if it's been quantified yet, but something like that. Also, any keys that you use to open one thing, the doors will stay unlocked, so you can shove the keys into your briefcase and never use them again. It's a shame you couldn't sell them to the merchant, but I guess he doesn't have much use for those types of things either.
A stick? Yeah, I'll buy that. A key? What are you talking about? Just give me that damn stick.
It's only about $3. He pays $3 for a stick. 330 yen, I believe
think
that's
less.
right.
No, I think that's less than $3. I think it's more like 3 cents. But still.
330 yen is about $3, I think. Pretty sure. I might be wrong. I thought the conversion rate was something like that, though.
I thought the conversion rate was more like 1,000 yen is about $1.
I believe I'm right. But I will change my mind in the face of evidence. Also, this is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. I know.
Sky's red.
Moon.
It must be
Yeah,
dawn.
you're watching this in lower
Yes.
quality geek, but it is actually really
Dawn
nice
is the
looking
time of
and
day when the sun is below the
720p.
horizon.
even though the Wii
Sunlight
can't output
bounces
that.
off particles in the
Did
upper
they
hemisphere
really
and
just
scatters,
explain
causing the
what
phenomenon of a colorful
I-
sky. With today's
PF.
strong winds,
I
more particles must have been kicked up to result in the exceptionally deep red we perceive now.
PF has come to the conclusion that Seto is 5.
Excuse me.
He is sheltered, but I mean, he's not that fucking retarded.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what a TV is, but he
So
knows how
red
the
and
atmosphere
pretty.
works. Somewhat.
Yes, it is stunning.
I would assume.
I would assume even if you didn't know what a TV was,
beautiful.
you had to have at least looked outside once in your life.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been
The weird
meaning to
thing
ask you
about
something.
Seto not knowing what a TV is that
Be
that
of
TV was
assistance to my
located in
users in
his
primary
old man's
protocol.
house.
Ask
Maybe
anything
they just
you
never
so
used
desire.
it. Maybe it was broken when he got
Well,
there.
Before,
True. Possible.
I saw a silver-haired girl. Have you seen her around here?
Bitch, does it look like I can see?
A silver-haired girl, you say? Just a moment. Please stand by while I conduct a search of my databanks.
I like to imagine PF is in a virtual
I should
reality
mention
and
that
she's
an
actually
ongoing
like
power
robbing
shortage has
banks.
restricted
But
access
they're
to the
banks of
compressed
money.
files in my database.
Banks of memory,
I
my
wasn't
bad.
able to scan
I
all
messed
of
up
my
that joke,
records,
but I still
You
stand
know
by it.
her?
Yes, I mean...
Banks of
no.
money? Wow, I never
Which
didn't
is
know
it?
they had those.
Pardon me. It is just that of the memory I was able to access. A silver-haired girl might or might not
Thank
have
you,
shown up.
Flood.
You've seen her.
It's possible. And yet, it's possible I have not.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that
So
the
you haven't seen
silver-haired
her.
girl may or may not be a ghost,
But wait.
or
I
already
might be
dead.
able to estimate
Who
where the
knows?
girl would be at present. This is only a theoretical
You do.
calculation, but when it comes to the general location of
It's
people,
been a while since I played the game,
underground
actually,
shopping
so I
mall
don't
the
know.
station we were just at was always lively
Anymore.
with crowds. So perhaps
Some
I
people
actually
might
don't
still
remember
be
that
there.
near this game, but I will
yes,
in a couple
the
days
past, it was
when
always
I
bustling
finish
with
playing it.
activity. So there is a possibility.
And then we
it
could
is
spend
that
like
way
5
now.
months not recording commentary for it.
Yeah, I
How do
know.
we get to this underground mall?
The entrance to the underground mall can be found on the second floor of the station where we just were.
So this game has a lot of
However,
backtracking.
that passage is always kept locked.
People like that in video games, right?
Oh,
It's a
but
survival horror game. What'd
do
you
not worry.
expect?
There is a chance that
Even if
the
there
key to
isn't
the
really much
passage
survival
is
going
being
on here.
kept in that storehouse up ahead.
More survival than there is horror, anyway.
I'd say it is at least an 80% chance.
All right then. Let's head to that
Stop
storehouse. right?
talking about chances.
Affirmative. Inside, you will need to locate
How do
a
you
thin,
know?
gold-plated key. And one more thing.
Maybe
Please be
it
careful.
was maybe the
How do you know the shape and the shape of the key?
maybe PF used to belong to like the guy who used all the keys.
Oh, that's a good point. She was in, like, the manager's office.
That's just my guess though.
And I took a look at the sky because this actually looks really nice. If it's not the preview video, but oh well. Sorry, geek. It probably is my favorite video game, like, nighttime view, though. Even if it is a 480p or whatever, the weekend output. I would buy an HD release of this game after it went down to $5. I mean, $20. Oh, another cat.
Okay, so random dogs just hang out in subways, try to kill you on sight, but a random cat is just kind of like, oh hey dude, what's up?
You can interact with them later, but we don't have the item to do that right now. Also, there's Tokyo Tower in the background. That's our destination, but it'll take the whole game to get there. That'll be fun. Also, weren't we in Tokyo? I didn't know Tokyo had these huge open fields. Just my... I know it's the game's rendering capability, but whatever.
The as of yet unexplained apocalypse did it. That's my guess.
Alright. So let's enter this train depot thing.
You can't open these doors. I can't find the doorknob.
Oh, come on, he's not that. He's not Mike Dawson.
It might open. Wasn't this part in like the trailer or something?
I believe so.
I hear someone. Whoa!
I like how you react to that, but you don't react to the guy with the fucking chicken
The
head.
chicken head and the evil red eyes.
You're not my mommy.
Insert Doctor Who
hi.
reference here.
Look, I'm trying to find a key, but I guess you wouldn't know about it.
You being dead and all,
Hey, play with me. Play a game with me.
but we're already playing a game.
Be a good girl and listen. We're looking
Thankfully,
for
no
gold.
fourth wall breaking.
I am too listening. You're looking for this key.
I like how she had to think about that for a moment.
Yeah, this is one of the problems I have with the game is that
So,
NPCs
There's
don't
a
really
97%
talk and
chance
do
that
things
is
at the same
key we'll
time.
need.
Listen.
So it's kind of paced
Could you
weird.
let us borrow that key?
Don't get a lot of Japanese games do that.
We are on
Usually
a very
older
important
ones.
mission. Please.
This is 2009, I believe.
No. It's sparkly and pretty. It's mine.
Stop being so bratty and hand it over immediately.
Thank you, PF. Bullying kids.
You're scared of the skinniest 14-year-old in the world and a box.
Oh, come on. Don't cry.
That's a really great texture for a scared face. How it's the exact same texture they already had.
What should we do?
Motion capture didn't exist. No, never mind.
It's just a Wii game.
Huh?
Just roll with that.
Said, play with me.
Oh, okay
So,
then.
a lot of people probably
What do you
think
wanna
this is
play?
like the first boss fight where you have to beat her, like, as a
Hide and go
form of
seek.
playing with her, you know, but no.
I'll go hide and you
It's hide and seek.
find me.
That would be
win,
stupid
I'll
if you
give you
just
the key.
beat her up with a
It
stick.
seems we must comply.
Yeah, guess so.
Yeah, Seto's too much of a nice
Okay,
guy
then.
to do that.
Come on. Let's play hide and go seek.
Yay! I'm gonna go hide now.
Granted, I do like the mental image of a little 9-year-old girl beating the crap out of him, but
Ready?
So, this is another gimmick puzzle where you have to listen to your Wii remote to...
the god-awful
I-
speakers.
I don't have my Wii remote on, though, so we have to go with just the game audio. Needless to say, it was actually pretty difficult. But if you point the right direction, you can kind of hear her laughing and saying things, so you shouldn't have too much problem. I don't hear her right now. It's been a while since I played this game, so I did a little bit out, but...
Can't find you.
I actually missed her there.
Gotcha.
100% Ron!
Guess not.
And she goes and hides it in a different place if you mess up. Gimmicks. Are you gonna make a barrels joke now?
No,
Okay, good.
it's a barrel. Is there something funny about that?
You can't.
When you bump into her, she usually says, oh, or something. So, if you just take a step back, you should have her.
Gotcha.
Phooey! No fair! You found me! You just got lucky. You won't get me next time.
Yes, I will. Okay, part 2. Same thing.
You can't. You can't.
I kind of like to imagine that this qualifies as a boss fight.
Gotcha.
Probably the fight with the mask guy would be the first boss fight, but yeah.
Not again! I won't stay put this time! You'll never ever find me! So there! Ha! This time,
Whatever you say, Mary.
your footsteps,
Or
I'll
Marie.
just run away and you'll never
Oh,
catch
please
me.
no. I like the little dance this girl does. It's kind of cute. Marie is just terrifying.
It's not even terrifying, just annoying.
You can't.
So, I don't know the best strategy for this, but I've never really had a problem with the third part, where a lot of people apparently don't like. She moves around, but, I don't think it's all that hard. Just kind of go in the direction of her voice. And you find her.
Gotcha.
I think crouching down probably reduces the amount of noise, though. Probably being the key word.
Uh-oh, you found me! That means
Oh look,
you
her face is actually moving.
Wow.
It's
You were good
actually a
at that.
cutscene that I don't have
It
to
wasn't
push A
easy
to
finding
advance.
you.
It wasn't?
Therefore, the pacing is actually
I'm pretty
good.
good at hiding, but I'm not so good at running. Oh, and don't forget this. It's for you. Here you go, like I promised.
You didn't promise that, or did I just
Thank you.
forget that within the last 5 minutes?
Here,
I don't know. Probably
you
far
can
less
have this in
talking.
exchange. I found it in the station.
Oh, this is my mommy's.
So all those memories were about this girl and her mom.
Ghost Girl's mom was the origami killer. That's charming. Slender Mom. Slender Mom.
You came back to get me.
Tentacles.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry it took me so long.
I just ruined this good cutscene. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a failure of a Let's Player.
What is it?
Oh, Mommy.
Yes, yes. Now what is it?
Please, Mommy.
Hmm?
Please, don't leave me alone ever again.
I won't.
That's not hugging, that's
I
groping.
promise.
I noticed.
You promise.
Seto on some really hallucinogenic drugs right now.
She's gone. I guess I'm all by myself again.
No, you have a talking box strapped to your back.
Well, technically
Strapped.
speaking, you were not by yourself.
What? Oh, yeah. I guess you're right.
How do you forget the obnoxious
I still
talking
got you.
box strapped to your
Yes.
back? And why do I have such trouble saying that?
But yeah, so that's the first arc of the game, kind of. We'll finish up this Shan part next time on Fragile Dreams. What do you think so far, Geek?
I've seen worse.
Well, yeah, but it's a good game in some aspects. Why do you hate everything I play?
Because it's funny.
Fine.